day today here at JKR. We got ourselves some stickies for the old Triumph Spitfire. Very excited about these. These are Hoosiers P185-60ZR1380W. And they are like 13-inch rim, 7 inches wide. Yeah, well, 7.5 wide. About 22-inch tall. So then what we ended up doing is ordering some rims from a TR7 Triumph. They're a wider rim. They fit 75 to 81 Triumph TR7. So kind of did my research. Should be the same bolt pattern. I found a deal on them, of course, on eBay. I ended up buying 5 rims. That way we'll have a spare. Actually, the tires I got off eBay too. I found a guy on eBay that races a car. I think it's some kind of midget over in Ohio. And they have quite a few different race cars. And what they do is they go through sets of tires every race. These are used, but they're only like a couple months old. Looks like they're about a month old. And they write on here how much percentage is left, which is 70% tread. So what they do is they put brand new stickies on about every race. So these tires only get like 20 laps, something like that around there. So these rims here, they look a little rough, but not too bad. A lot of surface rust. We'll have to sandblast them off, but yeah, I think that's going to be good. And then it has a little wider lip than the stock wheel. So I think they're going to work great. I found some other aftermarket rims, but they were like a Ford, Lamont. I can't remember who makes them. But my gosh, they were expensive. They were like $300 a rim shipped. That'd be like $1,200. I found all 5 of these rims for $300 actually. Then a little bit of shipping, I think $80. So, and I got a spare rim. So I think I did all right. Let's see if that fits up on there. All right, we'll grab this rim. Hopefully it fits. I do believe I did my research correctly. I have to get the rest of the grass and weeds out of here. Ended up pulling this car out of a field behind the barn. Oh yeah, perfect. I knew I had the bolt pattern correct, but I wasn't sure about the center bore, so that's perfect. So 75 to 81 Triumph TR7 rims. The stock rims are 13 diameter by 4.5, I do believe, wide. These are 13, 5.5 wide, so they're an inch wider. You can see a little wider lip on the inside here compared to this one. I want to check the back spacing real quick just to see if it's about the same or not. Yeah, I think they're going to look good. We'll end up powder coating them and painting them. Try to figure out. I'm thinking of the car going black with white stripes, so I might do the rims white. This rim off the TR7 is 3.5 back spacing. And this one is actually the same, 3.5. So what they do, is what I figured, is they bring it out in the front. You can see again where the lip is, so they add an inch where that lip is. So. All right, sweet. We're gonna go ahead and throw these in the car, run them into town and get them mounted up and see what they look like. Oh, what an exciting day. These are what make good days right here. Nice sunshine, cool weather, 60 degree, 55. And you get to mount some stickies on some wider rims. Doesn't really get any better than this, does it? This is what makes it fun when you take the stock rims and tires off. Do some measuring and you try to get the widest tire that you can on it. Makes them look quite different. So. Alright, we'll get these mounted up. We should be back in about an hour. Check out, see what they look like. Go and fun. Go. Get your booty in there. Dog's gonna go and help. Alright, way out. Alright, just got back from the tire shop. Got the old stickies mounted. They look pretty good. They fit on there just about perfect, I feel. Not much sidewall. Yep, they look real good. Have to get on the card and we'll have to check you out and see what it looks like. I think it's going to look cool. I'm excited. Pretty excited to get those stickies on here. I'm hoping that they'll clear the fender lip. I think they will. We'll just throw them on here and we'll drop the car down. We're waiting for a fuel pump for this anyways. And just to get an idea how it's going to fit in the fender well. I was thinking about at one time dropping this car about 2-3 inches, but I didn't want to do anything until I got the rims and tire combination I wanted. Looks like it's gonna take a different type of lug nut. We'll have to check that out. Wonder what kind of lug nut that'll take. Because these definitely aren't it. There we go. Fits on there pretty good. She's starting to look like a race car now. Gotta spin that one around. Yeah, you never really want to lower your vehicle until you pick the rims and tires that you want. At least I don't. It's easier to pick out your rim and tire combination that you want. Then put them on the vehicle. Then you can kind of figure out how much you want to lower it or kind of fit the body to the rims and tires, I want to say. Oh, that one's not coming loose. Try again. There we go. Battery in the gun's getting a little leaky. Oh, I love me some stickies. bad I wasn't farther along on the car. Tomorrow there's a autocross race. Not too far from here, only probably about an hour away. I was thinking about it today and like, man, too bad the car wasn't ready. Would have been great to take it there. I have to clean up them threads, looks like, on there. But the car's not ready, so we're gonna have to wait until next spring. Alright, last wheel. Good reason to put these on right now. It's not only to get excited and see what they look like, but just to make sure you got clearance on your brake lines and your brake calipers and A-arms and all that. I want to make sure you're all good there. That looks fantastic. We have all kinds of clearance up here in the front. Check flare clearance. Oh yeah. Looks perfect. We are good. We are good to go. Alright, we'll get this baby on the ground and see what it looks like. I'm hoping though, I can't remember how much clearance I had for the tire to the lip here that might actually touch. I'm not sure. Might have to try to roll that out or something. I don't know. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Everything we do around here is like test and try. I have to roll it forward and backwards a few times to get the suspension settle, looks like. Alright, almost there. There we go. Got her now. The front is kind of up too, so we'll have to roll it back and forth a few times here. Let's see how it settles. Should be on here, right? Pushing a little go-kart. Alright, we got plenty of clearance there, looks like. We have no problem at all. We can probably go ahead and lower this down then 2 inches. Be really cool to go down about 3 inches. And we have 3 inches of clearance there. So we could actually drop it down 2 inches, no problem. But what we'll probably do, we probably shouldn't drop it until we get everything on the vehicle that we need, like the roll cage, the fuselage, the racing seats, and especially get the front hood on. Once we get everything that's needed, to have the car runnable and drivable. Then we'll look at the ride height, and then we'll go ahead and lower it from there. So, but yeah, cool. Try and get some stickies. Looks pretty good. But thanks again for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll see you.